Hello everyone, BentlyK here. Welcome to my channel and welcome to today's video. Today's video is a hot flash and wrinkles makeup video, but I don't have anything new to show you. So it's kind of going to be a get ready with me. And I am going to be using a full coverage. I'm going to be using the Kick-Ass foundation from Soap & Glory that we already know I love it, and it's full coverage. I'm trying to see if it says it's matte, because that's what I want to use, a full coverage matte foundation. And I want to use the TikTok method and see if you get any cakiness when you do it that way. Well, that's what we're going to do. I don't see where it says anything about matte, or it says sweat proof. But I think it's a matte finish, because that's what I like, so I'm assuming that's why I liked it, because I know I really liked it. So, let's get started. I'm going to put on my moisturizer. Normally I would have already put this on, but making this video, was a last minute thing. I just decided, you know what? You don't have anything new, and you got to put makeup on, so you might as well film it. Right? And try something. And so that's what we're going to do. We're going to try the TikTok method on a super foundation, a super matte foundation one. Actually, super full coverage is what I meant to say. So how's everybody doing? I know you guys probably watched my Super Saturday. Listen to me whine. Sorry about that. I did kind of go on a rant, didn't I? But at the end, I told you that I got some krill oil, and I haven't been taking it long enough to know if it's going to work, but I definitely am taking less of the incense than I was, because I'm trying to go as long as I can before having to take one. Now I'm using my Morphe spray and my handy dandy fan that I always forget to link, but I will try to remember. Okay. Nice and dry. Let's go in with our foundation. I'm going to use this Kick-Ass from Soap & Glory. Oh, my color, I don't know what color it is, but anytime I don't tell you what I'm using, it will be linked below. Sometimes I just forget. This is shade number 02. I'm just going to put one pump on the back of my hand for now. And then I'm going to dot it around, because I can't remember how much. I know you get great coverage, but I don't remember how much I normally use. So alright, this is not a matte foundation. It doesn't look like. Looks like there's a bit of glow to it. Once I started doing this method, I haven't had any problems with it sinking into lines. It hasn't gone cakey on me. And I just want to see if some of these other ones that were a little more full coverage, or a lot more full coverage, could handle it. But there's definitely some dewiness going on. So we may have to do this again. I know if I use my Catrice, it's matte. I thought I'd already tried it with that though, but maybe not. All right, now I'm gonna go in with a sponge, a damp sponge. Make sure there's no brush lines. Looks good. All right. Let's go in with our powder again. Oh no, let's go in with our concealer. I keep forgetting. And I actually wanted to use a cream bronzer too, that I haven't used in a long time. That's what we're doing. We're doing a get ready with me of stuff I haven't used in a while. I'm just going to put some concealer on my lids and blend all this in. Okay, now I'm going to go in with my bronzer, my cream bronzer. I'm going to use this Breezy something. Breezy cream bronzer. The color is Seychelles, but it's spelled really weird. And this is from Tarte, I think. I don't know. I don't know, but it'll be listed below. So I'm just gonna get some on here, dot some out here, dot some over here, down here, down here. And I think that's good. And then I'm just going to take my sponge, kind of blend that out. Because I'm going to put a powder bronzer on too, so. Now I'm going to go in with my powder. I love this powder. And I know a bunch of you said in that last video that the color looked good. And it did look good on camera. But in real life, it was still a little pink. Alright, now I'm going to go in with my powder brush. And just kind of set it all. Alright, now I'm going to go in with a powder bronzer, my Milani, and just reinforce what I just did, and then add a little bit more bronzing. This is why I like my foundations to be nice and light, because I'm just going to go in and put in the colors that I want it to be. Alright, now I'm going to go in with my Dallas blush and my cookie highlight, like I always do. Someday I'll find one that I like better, but so far I really like this one. And this one. It's so pretty. Now I'm going to take my dual fiber brush and make that look like I was born this way. With a milk mustache, right? I was born with a milk mustache. So pretty. So pretty. Yes, I love it. Now I'm going to do my brows first, and I'm going to use my e.l.f. brow pencil because I really like it. And the last time I used my brow, I felt like it was way too dark. I don't know why. It's the same color I always use. It's not a new one or anything, but I don't know why. It just, I guess I put too much on. I don't know. It seemed really dark. So we're just going to use this one. And this is the color top for this one. I may have to get me a new brow because I need a new one anyways. I'm almost out. And I may get the next color lighter, which I don't know why I would. My eyebrows themselves, you can see them, they're very dark. And since I've been using that serum, they're very full too. Well, mostly. They still have some spaces in them that don't seem to want to grow hairs. But they're a lot better than they were. Okay, that's good for that. Now, I didn't plan what eyeshadow I was going to use, but I think I kind of want to do a one and done. So I'm going to use a cream shadow. Let's see, we're wearing navy blue shirts, so I think I'm just going to use my Charlotte Tilbury because I love this one. It's the Marie Antoinette. Look how low it is. I like it a lot. I use it a lot. So you guys have probably seen it a lot. But that's what I'm going to do today. Except all my brushes are dirty. I mean, all my brushes that I use for that. Oh, no, it is. Here's one. This is an e.l.f. brush. But I like these little kind of stiff, wide ones for cream shadows when I'm going to do a one and done. Because I get the shadow all over one side. And I put that on my lid. And then I flip it over to the empty side and just kind of stretch it all up so that it's not so thick in the crease and above. And that's just how I do the one and done. Just get a little bit on it from the lid that I just did and pull it all up nice and high. Just like that. Okay, I am going to push line with my Maybelline Onyx. And to push line, you put your little finger on the center of your eyelid and you push. You don't push very hard, you just push so that the lash curls around your finger. And I like to draw all the way through the lash so that it's almost above but not quite, but you want to make it sure you get it all the way in there so that when you take your brush and you smudge back and forth, you can pull it up high enough to actually be your liner and not just between the lashes. And I also try not to go down too far into the waterline, but that's my preference. There's a lot of people that really like it in their waterline. I don't, because I feel like it transfers to the bottom when you do that, and then it makes my eyes look smaller. So then you take a flat brush. This is a Morphe 438, 432. And you just go from the top and you just wiggle it back and forth to make sure it spreads out between the lashes. And I always kind of pull it up a little too as I do it. And then on the end, I'll have enough left on my brush that I can really pull it up in this outer corner to get some height to lift the eye. And it just gives you, you know, your liner but's kind of smudgy, so it doesn't have to be so bold, which I like a bold eye, but, you know. And then I have to take sometimes, like today, it seems to have transferred a little bit when I was blending it, and I just take a Q-tip and wipe it off like that. And then we do the other side. Okay, for my mascara, I'm going to go off camera to do it because I told you guys I was going to put my lashes back on, but I've just been lazy and I haven't done it. So I'm going to use my Charlotte Tilbury, and it takes me a while, so I'll be back. Okay guys, I've got my lashes done, and I put on my lipstick because that was all we had left. And I used this Chrissy Teigen and Becca collab. It's really old. I don't know if it's still available, but if it is, I will link it below. And this is, there was 4 little colors in it, and this is the color Creme Brulee. That's what I have on my lips. So this is the final look of the day, and I since we're not testing anything new, I'm not going to come back for a wear test. I am going to do a wear test just to make sure that this this method holds up with this foundation. But so far it looks great. It looks fantastic, so I'm pretty sure it's going to be good. And I will leave it in the information box how it turned out. But I'm pretty sure it's going to be amazing, just like every other time I've used it. I do have a little dry patch over here. I don't know what that's about. But I had that before I put the foundation on, so it's just some flaky skin. So otherwise it looks amazing. I will leave my thoughts on how it wore in the information box. So, we're done. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave. Follow me on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys so much. And leave me comments of stuff that's new or old that I haven't tried that you want me to try. And I will see you in my next video. Mwah!